Hello, I'm Magali Hodgson, npower Optimization Desk Manager. Welcome to today's market update. As you know, it is crucial to understand the marketplace you operate in order to manage both your price and volume risk. I concluded my fortnightly video by saying that the outlook remained neutral and the price movement will come from the Eurozone news and oil. But let's take a look at what happened. The last 2 weeks has seen a bearish sentiment in the market. On the curve, what we've seen is very much the sentiment coming from the resolution in Greece, which obviously is creating a lot of uncertainty, which took summer 12 baseload power to lose about £2 of its value. On the prompt, i.e. the balance of the winter, the same happened. The bearishness, however, came from warmer temperature, a healthy system and a lot of LNG supplies coming to the UK. So what did it mean on prices? We saw December gas trading just below the 66p level and Q112 trading just below the 67p level at the end of the fortnight. Power for the balance of the winter did exactly the same. What we saw is December baseload losing £3.35 in the fortnight and Q112 losing £3.50 for the same period. So both curve and balance of the winter prices are now at levels that we saw at the start of this year, i.e. pre-Japan incident. Since the clock change, we are now looking at a winter profile in terms of demand. So what we're seeing is a coal to or gas to coal switch in generation. So during the fortnight, coal actually increased its stake in the stack by 4%, reaching now 40% of the share. Gas went down by 10%, and we also saw an increase from nuclear generation to reach about 20% of the stack. During the past fortnight, oil was very volatile and traded in a $4 range. Front-month Brent in one day actually went up by $2, and that was a reaction on the back of the bailout to be agreed for Greece. However, the optimism didn't stay there long, as there were some questions raised on how would the bailout be funded. To add to the volatility of the market was an announcement by the Prime Minister from Greece saying that he was going to put a referendum to his people to see if they wanted to have the bailout or not, the package effectively. And what we saw is that was just adding volatility, not just to oil prices, but to the equity market. However, by the end of last week, the Prime Minister actually took the referendum out, and that just sent negative message to the equity market because the interest rate were cut. But by cutting the interest rate, that actually meant that oil was back up by taking some investment out of the equity into oil. So oil went back up, even though we saw some very poor PMI data. So really volatility is or was the key element of the past 2 weeks. China has said that they will not boost the bailout in the Eurozone until the issues in Greece are sorted. And that will have an effect to the Eurozone outlook, not only in the short term, but also in the long term. The macroeconomic outlook remains bearish and uncertain, but what we're seeing is that translating to volatility in oil, but also into the oil being supported at 110 level. In the short term, it's very much all about the weather. At the moment we're seeing a mild weather and very high storage level, which is giving a bearish outlook in the short term. However, as soon as the cold weather will be hitting the country, this is where the real test will come in. We can't forget what happened last year with the below than seasonal temperature. As soon as they were reached, that put a lot of pressure onto the system as demand increased, and we saw peaking prices. So, with the forecast coming in for December to February of being very cold and also some snow being forecasted, then what could happen is actually bullishness coming into the market much sooner than we really anticipate. So even though the present looks rather comfortable, I think that the next few days or even few weeks will very much determine what the balance of the winter prices will do. But please rest reassured that with the right risk management strategy, tool and services, you will be able to manage your energy risks. If you would like to suggest a topic of discussion, or if you've got any question about today's update, please contact me on r3@npower.com. I hope you enjoyed today's update. See you soon. Bye-bye.